Well, we might as well not wait until it starts snowing out here, because gosh knows that's going to happen extremely soon. First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming out today. We're going to keep this, kind of short, but it's extremely important to, provide a community update for this gorgeous building behind me that's clearly nearing the finish line. And believe it or not, we're only 60 days away. So, let's give a round of applause to Bateman Hall for this. They've done a fantastic job. I know they probably think that I'm extremely annoying with all of our requests and demands, so thank you for putting up with me. But seriously, this is a community building. And I've been here since March, but this community's been waiting for a facility like this for 12 years. And the response that we've gotten for our first several events that we put on sale has been fantastic. Mannheim Steamroller, which is on December 13th. It's not our first event, but it was our first on sale, is already sold out on a Tuesday night. So that's extremely cool. So much so that we added a second show, and if you're not careful, you don't have tickets already, you're probably going to miss out, because that's going to sell out Tuesday at 3 p.m. Hopefully it'll be another wild show. As well, Lindsay Sterling, the rock and roll violinist, she's a fantastic musician, is nearing a sellout as well. So if all continues to trend the right direction, we should have the first 3 events go on sale be fully sold out, and more to come. And we'll get to that as we get down to the agenda today. But before I do, I want to introduce the board of directors for IFAT. I just want to just give them a quick shout out, because without them and this gentleman sitting behind me, Rob Spear, we wouldn't even be close to this position. So give them a round of applause. But I want to kick this off by introducing Rob to give us an update on the construction and some important milestones coming up, as well as some new partnerships with the facility.
Well, Eric, thank you very much, and thank you for your leadership since you've been here. I do want to recognize a couple board members that we have with us today. Our chair, Terry Gazdick. Terry, where you at back there? And board member, Mr. Bob Nitschke back there. And I don't think Steve Vukovic is here yet. Anyway, again, what Eric said, I really appreciate being able to work for a board that has really provided the leadership to make sure this happens. Before we move on, I think it's really important to recognize some of our naming partners. Starts with Ball Ventures, donated this land that this wonderful facility is on. And then, of course, we went to the Mountain America Credit Union, and their representatives are here today. Gave us a real shot in the arm to move this thing forward. Hero Brand Meat Snacks, Golden Valley Natural, and the Ball family. What a tremendous shot in the arm you gave us to continue to move this project forward. And then moving on, Blue Cross of Idaho. We had certainly the Iron Horse RV and Rexburg Motorsports as part of this. Pepsi wanted to be the non-alcoholic beverage provider for this facility. Teton Auto Group and their representatives are here today. I really felt that they gave the community confidence when they got behind this project. And then one of our newest partners today that we're going to have is Silver Star Communications, and we have their representative, Mr. Paul Peterson, here today. We thought that one of our themes is we want to provide a great customer experience in this venue. It starts with the facility itself, goes to the food and beverage, and then when you take in the consideration the need to have a fantastic Wi-Fi experience, we couldn't find a better partner other than Silver Star and their broadband experience to deliver for us. So Paul, thank you to Silver Star for being part of this. Certainly want to acknowledge some of our other partners out there, the hospitals, Idaho Community Hospital, Mountain View Hospital, Bingham Healthcare. Thank you for bringing your hospital brands to this facility. You won't be sorry. As Eric said, tremendous opportunity to showcase your brand that you see today on each side of us. So moving forward, a little brief update on construction. There will be opportunity for you to continue in sponsorship opportunities. Because of the involvement of our people out here, our naming sponsors, we have been very successful, and we sold all of our suites, sold all of our loge boxes, but there is a unique opportunity for individuals to be involved in this event center, and that's buying a seat plaque. I think it's an unbelievable opportunity to secure a ticket forever in this facility. So if you pay $750, you get your name on the seat. It allows you to have right of first refusal to any ticketed event offered in the future by the Mountain America Center. So what an opportunity to get involved. Limited opportunity. We have less than 400 of those opportunities available. And if that price point is $750 a seat. If you want to go somewhat lower, there will be opportunities to have your name on a brick right at the entrance of this fantastic facility. So that's the part that I wanted to communicate to you today. So great opportunity for you to be a part of history here in Idaho Falls. Construction update. We'll move from the outside in. So the outside of the facility over the next 3 to 4 weeks, we expect to be complete. That includes all the parking areas, all the curbs and gutters. That will include all the signage on the facility. That will include the exterior panels that we're waiting here. Then moving on to the inside of the facility, what we will call the back of the house. The actual convention space is almost substantially complete. We have to do some audio install in there, some baseboards, but it is a facility that is almost substantially complete, as well as the office space for the staff and the IFAD staff as we occupy this facility. The locker room space continues to evolve. They're going to start locker installation soon, so that those components of this building are almost complete. And then as we move on to the inside of the facility, we have a number of things going on inside. And again, Erik said it, I need to say it. A credit to Bateman Hall Hogan for their ability to get people to work together in sequence through here. But several really critical path items are taking place right now inside of this facility. Number one is the installation of the fixed and telescopic seating, the installation of the video boards, ribbon boards, scoreboards, the installation of the elevators, the 3 main elevators in here. The good news I can tell you today, all those 3 things are underway and all the materials are on site, so we don't have to worry about any supply chain issues there. Moving forward, what you will see towards the end of the project are all the carpenter finishes. Really important that we have a great finished product for you on opening night. One of the things that will happen towards the end of the project, you will see the concession installation, all the kitchen equipment that goes in those concessions, and then more importantly, the unique branding of those 5 concession stands. If you follow the Mountain America Center at Hero Arena, you will see on this website, Facebook, that you will notice a lot of different sites about food. So there's going to be 5 unique concession stands in this facility. A credit to our partner, Diamond Concessions, hiring Acrobat Ant to go and do this branding. But you're going to see 5 unique concession stands branded in here. Starts with Eagle Rock Burgers and Brew. People, Idaho Falls natives, know the importance of the word Eagle Rock. You will have the Coyote Barbecue. You will have the El Flamingo. It'll be a taco bar. The ToPo Tato, again, reaching back to what Idaho's about in some eyes, is the potato industry. And then the last one will be Crafty Pete's. It'll be craft soda, craft brews, craft pizza. So it'll be very exciting to see that, again, falling in line with the theme of providing that great customer experience. So that's a little bit of a brief update. And the coolest thing is, we'll be seeing you in about 57 days. So thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thanks, Rob. Appreciate that. I'm getting hungry thinking about the poutine, duck fried poutine that we're going to serve in the building. And if anybody's interested in that, you're going to have to race me to the concession stands for that. Next on the agenda, I want to introduce someone that's very special to us. Ben Ball, who Rob's mentioned, brought Hero Meat Snacks and their team to be a major part of this facility, not just in the naming rights opportunities, but within the facility as well. And without further ado, Ben Ball, I'd like for you to come up and just maybe update us a little bit on what's going to happen in the building.
Wow, what a beautiful day. This is why we love Idaho. Great community to live in. Beautiful time of year as we get ready to open up this great facility to our community. The Ball family has been part of this community for going on 54 years. We started in the jerky meat snack business back in 1968 with my father, Roger Ball. Since then, we've grown. We now have a facility in Shelley, Idaho that is a great addition to this community. We employ several people and we produce a great product. Inside the Hero Arena, when they open up the concessions, we'll be able to purchase the Hero brand meat snack at a cost that you won't be able to find anywhere else across the country. We're providing that so that the people that come in will be able to enjoy the meat snack that's produced locally here in Idaho Falls. I guess first of all, or secondly, I would like to thank all the people that's had such an integral part of this facility. Many names, I won't start to mention them, but just a gratitude to throw out there for everybody that's been a part of this venture. You know, this is a great community to live in. You know, we raise our kids here, we go to church here, and we love this community, and we're extremely grateful for the opportunity to participate in this event center. And I look forward to many great events, hockey teams, hockey shows, and many other things that we have scheduled for the venue. So with that, thank you again for allowing us to be part of this event center. We look forward to many generations of use, and I'll say these things, and again, thank you.
Thank you, Ben. You know, Ben talked about it a lot, but this partnership with them is more, you know, it's more about the community than anything else. And while this facility, and we'll talk about some pretty big concert announcements in a little bit, this community has been waiting 12 years for a building like this. And I'm thankful that I've been here for the last 6 months, that I've been able to participate in it. But it's important to note our community partnerships that have already taken place outside of who we have up on the stage and in the crowd. To start, we wanted to capture some long-lasting memory opportunities. And one of the things that you think about growing up is high school graduations. The chance to walk across the stage in front of your family and friends, to celebrate a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, which is why I'm excited to announce that we've partnered with both School District 91 and School District 93 on a multi-year graduation agreement to have their graduations take place inside of Hero Arena at the Mountain America Center. We've also partnered with them on career fair opportunities, professional development, and looking into more sporting opportunities at the high school level for this facility. So that is an extremely important milestone for us. Talking about a unique space as well that we have, the Blue Cross of Idaho Conference Center is 5,500 square feet of conference space with another 2,500 square feet of, Rob likes to call it the pre-function space, but it's a fantastic place to hold a number of events that are unique to this region. Prime example, we've signed a multi-year agreement with the East Idaho Fly Tying Exposition in hopes that we allow them a space to grow their event to a much larger footprint throughout the region, state, and other surrounding states. Iron Horse RV, which is a great naming rights partner for this parking lot that you're sitting in, has signed a multi-year agreement with us for their RV shows and outdoor expos. As well, we've got Angie Freer, who is our fantastic conference center manager, has booked dozens of local and regional corporate gatherings for that space, and we're excited that the community tenants have an opportunity to use it. This building will also play host to local, regional, and state athletics. Many people have asked me if our local ice tenant users that frequent the Marmoleto Ice Arena will be able to use our facility. Not only will the Spud Kings be able to use it as their home facility, but the local figure skating club, the Idaho Falls Hockey Club, we hope to start a curling league, which if you haven't done curling before, you really need to. It's a super fun event. We'll also be able to use this facility, and coming February of 2023, we will, in partnership with the city facility, host the Idaho Amateur State Hockey Championships in our building, which is very exciting. One of the reasons why my family and I moved out here was because of this community. And in 2017, when I came out here for a USA Hockey conference, we fell in love with the region, which is why it's so special to announce those key events. But One of the main reasons why you're all here today is to talk about our grand opening. It's been a long time coming, but we would like to cordially invite everybody in our community, attending here or not, at 11 a.m. on November 28th to come out for our grand opening ribbon cutting ceremony. As well, it will be the first time that the public will have a sneak peek at our facility with public tours, the opportunity to taste the tasty food at ToPo Tato and other fantastic concessions, to see our fantastic audio and video capabilities, and to tour the conference center. I promise you that it will be a once-in-a-lifetime experience for our guests, and during that grand opening week, and we will continue to get to that later in the agenda, we're going to have a special community-driven function that Mountain America Credit Union is going to be a major part of. And I would like to introduce the CEO, Sterling Nielsen, to talk a little bit more about that before we get on with the program.
What an amazing building. We're very proud to have our name on the side of that building, on the front, the side, it's all around it. Boy, it's just amazing. You know, Mountain America, we've been around for, since 1936. So we've been around for a long time. Idaho is a very important market for us. We're in 6 states. Idaho's the second largest, soon with this building, soon to be the largest. It's just a great tribute to the community, and that's part of what we do. We try to give back to the communities in which we operate. We try to make a difference, a significant difference, and what better way than a place where the community can gather. And what some of the things we're excited about that we'll be able to do here is financial education. We're going to be having financial education nights here in the building where we'll be able to invite the community to learn more about how they can help put themselves on a stronger financial footing. Just last year, we helped over 1 million people with our financial education. We hope to double that this coming year and really make a difference with the help of this building. Also, as was mentioned that during that grand opening week, we're partnered with Operation Warm. And what they do is they provide coats to those children in need. And during that grand opening week, we'll be able to give away coats to those in need. I believe it's 500 coats that we'll give handing out. And once again, if you ever participate in one of those events, it's amazing to have one of these children help them pick out a coat that they want, that fits them right, and watch the smile on their face as they walk out the door with their brand new coat. It's very gratifying. So we encourage you to come and participate with that. Thank you for coming out here, and we really appreciate being a part of the community in such a meaningful way.
If you're interested in participating in Operation Warm, you can reach out to our marketing director, Kelsey Salisbury. That is such a fantastic event, and we're proud to have that as part of our grand opening celebration. You know, it's giving back to this community is obviously extremely important to us. And shifting gears a little bit, we have in our presence the president of the Idaho Falls Spud Kings, and obviously besides concerts, community-driven events, we have and local athletics, we've got a great primary tenant. And I think the city has been waiting for this for a very long time. So I'd like for Kevin Green just to come up to the podium here and give us an update on the Spud Kings and what we can expect on the ice come December.
Thanks, Eric. Thank you, everyone, and thank you for giving me a moment or two to talk about Spud Kings hockey. Over 80 years ago, Idaho Falls formed a great tradition with our hometown team, which is now the Idaho Falls Chuckers. In 2022, a new tradition begins with the Idaho Falls Spud Kings, our second hometown team. So we're really excited about that. Couldn't be prouder to be a part of this great facility. Let me just start by saying that the support for Spud Kings hockey has been nothing short of spectacular. We have already sold over 1,900 season seats for this inaugural season. The folks over at Mountain America Center and Rob Spear and his group have sold all the suites, all the loge boxes. We've already are selling numerous sponsors, corporate sponsors in many groups, and they are just joining on board with great enthusiasm. I'd like to also mention our presenting sponsor, the Idaho Potato Commission, as well as Bingham Healthcare, the official team doctors of the Idaho Falls Spud Kings. I'd also like to thank the IFAD board, Executive Director Rob Spear, and our many naming rights partners for all you have done for our community. We'd also like to recognize the many families who are our host families for this year. They're bringing our players into their homes for the next 6 months. And that's a big gift to our community and to our program, and we're definitely grateful for them. Of course, there's so many other people to thank, and it's just too many people. I think I better cut it off right there. But ladies and gentlemen, if you've never seen a hockey game live, you need to come out to this beautiful arena. It's fast, it's fun, it's exciting, and the action is almost nonstop. The Spud Kings will be playing this weekend in Pueblo, Colorado for a 3-game series, and then we'll return to Idaho Falls next week as they continue to prepare for our first home games here on December 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. You can give us a call at Melaleuca Field or stop by the Chuckers office, which currently doubles as the Spud Kings office for the next few months. Stop in and browse at the merchandise and inquire about season seats. I think we have about 60 left before we cut that number off at 2,000. Very soon, we're going to have a jersey reveal event. You'll hear more about that in the next few days. And thanks again, everyone, for your incredible support, and go Spud Kings.
Thanks, Kevin. It's gonna, being a hockey guy, I'm pretty excited about the first puck drop, and it's really important that the young players that are playing for the Spud Kings immerse themselves in our community. And they come into your guys' homes and stay there, and the local youth players will hopefully look up to these guys. And Coach Hoff is with us today, so this is his first time he's been here. So if everybody would give him a little bit of a round of applause, maybe embarrass him a little bit. He's joining us. He's on his way back to Salt Lake as they prepare for their weekend games in Pueblo. But most importantly, this is the last opportunity that we will have before we shut the gates down for this building and go dark for the next 60 days. And it's important to me and to our staff that we bring you guys a little bit of excitement before we officially open. And so over the course of the next 6 weeks, and you need to mark your calendars for these dates, we're gonna reveal some pretty exciting stuff. October 3rd, first one, will be a major comedy tour show announcement, which we're very much looking forward to. You're going to need to get your tickets pretty quickly for that one. On October 10th, we're going to have probably the biggest announcement before our actual ribbon cutting ceremony. So please, once again, mark your calendars. October 18th, we have one of the largest country tours going on in the United States coming to Idaho Falls, and that announcement will take place on that day. October 25th, we have one of the most world-famous family entertainment shows coming to the facility. And when I say it's going to utilize the entire infrastructure of our building, it will. And you'll know that once you hear the reveal. And then finally, November 3rd, one more major comedy tour coming to Idaho Falls. Hopefully, this gives everybody enough excitement leading up to the ribbon cutting ceremony on November 28th to look forward to as the weather turns cold and it gets dark. But in order to make sure that you follow these special announcements, I've been instructed by my fantastic marketing director to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and also visit mountainamericacenter.com